everybody. This is the Dan Tuga coming at you again with a brand new video for the game called Gone Home. Now, this is a game that I bought quite a while ago, and I started, but never got around to finishing it. I got it during a Steam sale a year or so ago, and I started it up, seemed interesting, and then I just completely forgot that I was even playing it. So I was gonna go back and finish it. I'm really curious to see where the game goes. I'm not really sure if this is supposed to be a horror game or not. Some of the comments seem to say that it was not a horror game, so that'll be interesting. This soothing music doesn't seem very horrific either, so let's give it a boot up and see how it goes. Seems simple enough. Ah, the loading screen. Exhilarating, isn't it? Fulbright Company presents.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
I forgot how good the voice acting was in this game. So natural. Oh boy, we're going back to the 90s when everything was extreme and Beanie Babies roamed the earth. Caitlin Greenbrown. Destination, Portland. Flight number 270, date June 6, 1995. Right on, right on. Alright. Katie, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it is impossible. Please, please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want, yes, Mom and Dad scratched out, anyone to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't worry, I love you, Sam. Well, I don't know if she was trying to use reverse psychology, but by telling me not to rummage through everything, she has in fact made me want to rummage through everything. Well, this is going to be one of those games where you can interact with everything, isn't it? That's pretty cool. Messing around with stuff. Physics! Right. Christmas stock. There was a key under the Christmas stock. I'm not trying to think this is a horror game. Well, I guess we'll head upstairs. I wonder if anyone's home. Boone County. Plumes of smoke will rise above the northeastern region of Boone County over the better part of next week, as part of a Forestry Service run controlled burn of overgrown sections of the Flintlock National Forest. Forestry crews have been preparing the area for months The burn operation will take place between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and possibly into Thursday, depending on the speed of progress, according to the Forestry Service. In addition to removing dead and overgrown vegetation that can lead to wildfires in drier months, the operations will serve as a valuable training tool for the forestry and firefighting personnel involved, said senior conservationist Janice Greenbrier. Hey, that's my last name too. Smoke will likely linger in the area through the following weekend. So what's that? Your mom or... Oh yeah, I'm holding the crap out of this pen right now. Oh, I'm not even going to bother reading all that. Pick up cassette.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
So that must be the tape I was holding that triggered that. Okay, where's the light switch for this room? Okay, so we got it. What's that cassette at? Did I drop it? Hey Sam, do you want to see Pulp Fiction after school at the Coliseum? I remember Pulp Fiction. That was a good movie. Lots of swearing. Actually, I don't remember much else besides that. And the scene with the gimp. Huh. Now I feel like watching Pulp Fiction again. Anywho. Do you want to see Pulp Fiction after school at the Coliseum? It came out last weekend and Todd won't shut up about it. So either it's good or we can make fun of him for liking it. My mom is supposed to cook dinner for us. Wait, is that question mark? My mom is supposed to cook dinner for us? Tonight? For a change? But I just ditch out on it probably. I can just decide. Okie dokie. What time? Also, isn't that movie supposed to be really violent? Am I going to barf? According to Tom, it is pretty hardcore. I guess Uma Thurman gets stabbed in the heart with a heroin needle, so that's kind of hilarious. Okay, that's one word to choose. Also, something about cheeseburgers is important. Todd wants to see it again. 7:15, okay? Don't barf, ha ha ha. Alright, see you then. And then she has a delightful little picture of a hamburger barfing. That is magnificent. Alright. So, I'm guessing that this game is gonna mostly just be me exploring the house. And there's gonna be lots of stuff that's going to have to do with the main story. And then there's just gonna be random world building stuff. Not Chun-Li moves. I know these moves. They're for Street Fighter 2. What game is this? Adventurous. The Cat returns. I would play this. I would so play this. Man, why am I not Let's Playing this? Alright, so this is the forced sand thing. Okay, so this is what I was looking for. I pop it in. Turn it on. Oh, it's just the case. So is this the cassette? Bratmobile Cool Schmool. Got a picture of a dagger on it. I can dig it.
We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're so cool. We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Fuck you too, cool schmoo.
Ah, another one of Miley Cyrus's classics.
I don't wanna sit around and talk about the past, girl. We're gonna good all day. I don't wanna wonder if you're gonna say hello. I don't wanna wonder if you're gonna walk away. I don't wanna hear how many friends you have. I don't have any anymore. I don't wanna be so I don't wanna go back to junior high school. I don't wanna be you and you tell me how thin I am. I don't wanna die for a fucking penny creep. Okay, this is the pulling part. It's the new way. I just wanna be one of the boys. I just wanna be your little bestie toy. Let's hang out and be cool, alright. Let's go watch the girl fight tonight.
Well, that song was certainly loud. Rummaging through the drugs. Nailed it. That is the best name for nail polish I've ever heard. Oh gosh. Oh, okay. I see what you're doing, game. You're making me think it's blood.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. That's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked in the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy or good or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited. And the moment was gone.
Katie, Mom and Dad were going to make up the guest room for you to stay in over the summer, but you came home on such short notice they weren't around to do it. You can use my room if you want. I won't be needing it anymore. Because she's dead? Is she dead? Is she haunting this house? I have a book exactly like this. Sightings Journal. A tall shadow in the upstairs hall when I rounded the corner. No one was there. How tall was Uncle Oscar? Note, I was not wearing my glasses. September 3rd, 1994. A faint voice coming from the bottom of the stairs. I said hello. Did not investigate. Probably was the furnace. September 9th, 1994. 4:11 p.m. I like the 11, like exactly on the dot. Poured milk from carton in fridge. It was spoiled. pretty sure I read that spirits can sour milk. Milk was just brought yesterday. Also, ghost milk. Ghost milk. Greatest game ever. October 9th, 1994. 11:24 p.m. Lonnie says she feels a presence in the TV room. I suddenly begin to feel cold. We build a protective pillow fort. Oh man, I miss making pillow forts. Oh, I should do that tonight. Who says a grown man can't build a pillow fort? I will build a pillow fort that will be a front to the gods! Or not. I really don't know. I might just drink myself to sleep. October 22nd, 1914. Lonnie and I employ a Ouija board as a medium. Disturbing messages are conveyed from the other side. Oscar is definitely here. October 28th, 1994, 10 p.m. to October 29th, 4 a.m. Enlisted Lonnie to stay up all night and help patrol premises, recording any signs of otherworldly presence. Lonnie reported many sightings, but all remained unconfirmed. Possible ectoplasm in the attic, probably leaky roof. Sample taken just in case. Despite our best efforts, we both fell asleep around 4 a.m. All in all, a successful night. Indeed. Indeed. Hey, oh man, this is a mess. Hey, Sam, you were asking what my... Oh my gosh. I can barely read in, like, Times New Roman. Like, I can barely read in good font. Ah, golly. So, moving on. I am sufficiently embarrassed. Alright. Right. Oh, this is creepy. Sam's dark room. Do not enter if red lights are on. Well, the red lights are on. And I don't like being told what to do. Ooh, a tape recorder. Alright, so I guess a lot of this stuff is just going to be world-building stuff about our family. I'm not sure what's important and what's not. Halloween show, The Misfits. They're awesome. See you there. That is a great name for a band, The Misfits. That's great.
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad's situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
A secret passageway. I'm not sure I have a good enough grasp of this area to successfully find it. We shall see. That is awesome. Oh, they marked out my map. I have a map? I do have a map. Okay. Where am I? I'm in the sewing room. I need to be going downstairs to Mom and Dad's bedroom. Alrighty. You get some more light. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because of all the horror games I've been playing lately. But I keep expecting something horrible to jump out at me.
Sam. Sam.
Is that me?
Hello. Sam. Sam, where are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
That was kind of heavy. Welcome, new student. We are excited. You know, I'm going to say that this is more world building stuff, and I'm not going to subject you to reading.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
What if JFK wasn't JFK? Early space flight to Utopia, advanced technology in World War II early, time stream too different, JFK president, U.S. Russia coalitions, USSR, okay, Chinese, Japanese. I don't know why he's got that. Okay. Paradox results in JFK's death being desired outcome. Magic bullet theory. What are all these? They all look like ideas for stories. Oh, the code. Okay. This house is big, isn't it? You've seen the movie. Discover the truth. That's great. That's fantastic. Alright, so this is the library. So this is where that secret passageway must be. Where? 0451. Ooh, 0451. Alright, that must be the code. 0, 4, 5, 1. Ahaha! Eureka! Dear Mr. Mason, please find enclosed your original documents and a typed copy for your records. The notarized copy has been filed at our offices. Thank you for entrusting our firm with this important matter. Okay. Will and testament. Oh! Okay. Who's Oscar Mason? Oscar! Uncle Oscar, the ghost that she was talking about seeing, who I guess used to live here. Okay. Okay. Will that be important? Only time will tell. Dear Terrence, David asked me to write you regarding the reviews you've been submitting the last few months. Frankly, they're becoming more trouble than they're worth from an editing standpoint. There's a word limit. It's your job to stay under it, not mine to cut back to it. Even then, it's becoming harder and harder to weed out the tangents and non sequiturs from the usable copy without heavy rewrites. The readers of Home Theater Aficionado, oh man, that's a pretentious sounding group, want to hear about the quality and value of the hardware, not ruminations on your childhood. If it were up to me, I wouldn't be writing this letter. I'd just be cutting you loose. There's tons of guys half your age who would take half your rate to write stuff I could actually use. But David's known you for a long time, and he's the boss, so I'm giving you one more shot on his say-so. You should write him a nice note thanking him for his patience and generosity. Look through your old stuff and start submitting reviews like that again. Then everybody will be happy. Brent Kirkwood, Reviews Editor, Home Theater Aficionado Magazine. Groovy. Ooh, what's this? Stranger Under My Roof. So I'm wondering how much of this is like actual works and what are made up specifically for this. So, I wonder, look at that graphical error right here in the wall. Alright, and I guess this is where I'm going to wrap up this first video. Thanks for watching. I'll have the next one up as soon as I can, and we will get to the bottom of the mystery of where is everybody? And what happened now that I have gone home? See you all next time.